Hi, this is Austin here to talk about assignment 2. First things first, this is part 1. Pretty simple. These are the 8 vertices I used. I'll go ahead and run it. Alright, so there you go. You can see each tip is colored properly. That should be what it looks like, and these should be the right colors as well. Next, I'll look at part 2. More vertices this time because each triangle needs to be separate so that the colors will be consistent, and I'll show that now. So yeah, you can see that each one is its own separate triangle and the whole thing is colored the same color. Part 3 is a simpler one that I shouldn't actually need to show. Well, I shouldn't need to show the vertices since that didn't change. Well, it did change, but in the way that was described in the assignment. And then the problem was that these were out of order. So you have to take position and put it second. And you have to make sure that the append align element is still on the second variable. So just copy pasting won't work. I found that out the hard way. But regardless, I'll run it now. And you can see that it does still work. Last but not least, here's assignment 4, my triangles again. This time, rather than using colors, they're using numbers, and that number is passed down to here. So I'll go ahead and run real quick. You can see here the yellow and the red. I'll go ahead and change these variables to show you that it works with any color. So I'll start without debugging. Oh, voila, the color is now different. So all that's left now is to talk about the further work stuff. So I'll pull up my answers and my sources. So the shader constants first. That one's pretty simple. Basically, looking at the shader color selected with the C buffer. This part is the buffer itself. This is the shader constant. So the constants are just the actual variables, and the buffer is what they go inside of. And I just got that from here. Now for part 2, yeah, the pixel shader stuff. So the reason that wasn't working was because the pixel shader works alongside the vertex shader, and it only works on the pixels that are enclosed within the vertices. So all of the other background pixels are actually they get their own color set up here somewhere. Yeah, here it is, right at the very top. And then they are drawn entirely separately, and they're not affected by the pixel shader. So as a result, the pixel shader stuff that your code only affects the triangle itself and not the actual background.